Oh, we are live. At least I think we are. Let's see who's chiming in here. Hello, everybody. Okay, let's see how this is looking right now. I thought I'd just jump on quickly here for the next few minutes before I have to get on to the 9 o'clock newscast and do a quick update. There we go. I've got 33 views. Now we're jumping up. I really appreciate last night everyone coming on and listening to the latest and updated information for the storm system. It's been a good one so far. I was going to see, excuse me while I get an update here. Yeah, it's still showing 12 inches. I'm just looking to see what Alta came in at over the past 24 hours, still showing 12 inches. Mountain snow so far, 6 to 12 inches. A good storm. 12 inches, as mentioned, in Alta, 11 inches at Brighton. I'm sure we'll get some more updates there. And this was just the start of the storm because we knew it would be coming in waves. The first one hitting today, we had a little action throughout the afternoon. The big one, though, actually, there's kind of two bigger ones. One's looking towards tomorrow morning that we need to talk about, of course, getting you ready for tomorrow for the morning commute, because it is during the morning commute that we see the biggest issue. So I just want to show you right now. Let's switch this on. We're kind of seeing a little lull in the action, but there are some isolated pockets that we are seeing some light snow. And maybe this is just kind of a little teaser. This is up along SR 224 on your way to Park City, near Park Avenue. You're seeing the light snow falling, it's sticking to the roads. So as we've been seeing through the afternoon, more snow through the Wasatch back. And now as temperatures are dropping, we're starting to see it stick to the roads. And this is just kind of what we'll be seeing for tomorrow, but with higher intensity as we're going to be looking at the snow coming through. Now, I just want to make certain that you know that if you have any comments, questions that you want me to answer, please chime in, and I'll definitely be getting to that. So let's take a look at radar. A little action towards southern Utah, Cedar City, heading over towards areas such as Bryan Head, picking up more snow, where Bryan Head has already picked up a foot of snow. But as I mentioned, just isolated pockets. Park City, heading over towards Heber, Cottonwood Canyons, seeing just some light snow right now. Again, not big activity, not heavy snow. We're also seeing kind of a little push moving further northward up through Cache Valley, as it's mainly kind of a snow or rain snow mix. As temperatures are dropping, we're definitely going to be looking at a better possibility of snow. But what will really be driving temperatures downward and bringing more moisture and then stability will be this front that'll be moving in for tomorrow morning. Now, I just want to show you, it's been 335 days since we've had 1 inch or more of snowfall, accumulated snowfall at Salt Lake City Airport. So long streak, almost a year. Specifically, March 18th was the last time we saw that. So we know it's been a long time, and we've been under this, kind of snow-starved weather pattern here over the past several weeks. But I want to make you aware we do have winter storm warnings for all mountains across, I say northern, central, and southern mountains. And we're now starting to, as the National Weather Service has put in effect, winter weather advisories for the valley locations, as you can see through Box Elder, Weber Davis, Salt Lake counties, Utah counties, down to Tooele, even Juab County, where, yes, we're going to be looking at accumulating snow for the valleys. So let's just talk about what the models are showing as an update. Now, as I was showing you this last night, man, the numbers were just like, okay, let's play it back a little bit, or I don't want to say downplay, but let's, bring it back just a little bit. But we've already picked up a foot at Alta, is showing an additional 2 feet. So as we were saying confidently, getting upwards of 3 feet of snow up through some of the Cottonwood Canyons. It could squeeze out a little bit more. It's still holding true Many spots also in still that 1 to 2 feet range, a little bit less than Sundance there. So a good storm. This is only going through Thursday evening. We are going to see another push Friday, so that will just only serve to add on to those numbers as we go through. And still looking good, at least up through Thursday evening. Brian had picking up potentially another 15 to 20 inches of snow. Now, this is what I want to show you looking through Thursday afternoon, what the models are indicating as far as snow accumulation for the valley locations. I might pull this back just a little bit. We kind of were looking at a range of 1 to 4 inches. Models showing that we could get a little bit more in some areas, especially up in Cache Valley, Box Elder County. Provo is playing it up pretty nicely, but I'll still kind of go this 1 to 4 inch range. I might push that to 2 to 5. Benches definitely more. I've been saying 2 to 7 inches for the benches along the Wasatch Front up through Cache Valley as well, possibly even more though. But as you can see, all across the state, the valley locations, we're going to have snow. So this starts tomorrow morning, and the timing of it all, let's get to that. But are we going to have snow in Murray? Yes, you will have snow in Murray tomorrow morning. This is the thing, is starting early tomorrow morning, we get hit. So let's go through the timing of it all. So this is our computer models projecting forward. As you can see, we kind of get a break into the action overnight, at least for northern Utah. Southern Utah, different story. Again, we're seeing the snow starting to fall in between St. George and Cedar City and pushing further north. That'll be the case throughout the morning. As for the northern Utah, though, all associated with this front coming through, we start to see that snow coming in. Now, it'll come in initially. We might get a little kind of push of some drier air moving through Utah and Salt Lake counties during the morning commute, just for a brief period of time, and then it gets kind of a resurgence mid-morning. But you can see it's just all snow. That cold front really drives temperatures, where we're going to be looking at temperatures staying close to or even below freezing for most of the day. And as it continues on throughout the afternoon. So this could be an issue both for your morning and afternoon commutes. And then, through the day, central, southern, and then eastern Utah before this wave kind of fizzles out by tomorrow evening. But then heading into Thursday afternoon, we're going to see another push where it's still coming in from the west, southwest. So it could kind of bring a mixture of rain and snow, but then coming in with snow, especially Thursday night into Friday morning. So this is what your morning commute is going to look like. Snow showers, kind of a rain-snow mix potential, at least for a brief period of time. I really don't think we'll see a rain-snow mix. I think it'll just be snow. Sometimes the models, when they look at the numbers, it's a little bit above freezing, but definitely we see snow with temperatures at 37 degrees. So it's just going to be snow. And it's going to be accumulating snow because it's going to be dropping and, colder part of the day, the timing of this front, that especially along the benches, we'll see that snow sticking to the roadways. So that's what we're looking at forecast wise. Okay, sorry, I just start talking and I got to answer some questions here. All right, I mentioned Murray, West Valley City. Let's just talk. Everyone's getting hit. So West Valley City morning, you're going to see snow. Thursday looks like Thursday afternoon into Thursday night. Definitely we'll see some snow that spills over into Friday. Duchesne, yes, you're going to get snow. The timing of your snow is a little bit kind of late morning into the early afternoon. I'll put you on a 1 to 3 inch range, though. St. George, you're going to see a rain-snow mix. So you will see flakes flying for a period of the time in the morning as that front moves through, and then potentially tomorrow night as well. But it's, again, kind of a rain-snow mix. But it could lead to a little bit of snow for a brief period of time. There could be some grassy surfaces that see a little snow that will quickly melt off, but I don't have concerns with, of course, slushy conditions in St. George. Layton gets hit, yes. I'm putting you on a range of 2 to 5 inches for the valleys. Draper, yes. Same kind of range. Tooele, yes. I'm 1 to 4 inches for you with this wave coming through over the next 36 hours. So this means snow shovels ready for tomorrow morning. Before you head out, you're going to need to do some shoveling, and then you'll be good until Thursday evening. I think I should say you get a hit in the morning, and then throughout the afternoon it's kind of scattered, so you can have like a little burst that might get an inch or so that you'll have to sweep off again. So everyone's keeping their shovels handy and the snow blowers hopefully tuned up to be able to do this. Hooper, that's what we say in Clinton. Yes, you're seeing snow. 1 to 4 inch. Springville, yes, you're kind of a 2 to 5 inch range. Logan, yes, you're going to see snow, maybe pushing that up 2 to 5, but even upwards of 6 inches. How will I-15 look around 6 a.m.? Okay, the timing of the storm, it begins early morning commute. So from 5 a.m. through about 5 to 8, we might get a little break between 8 and 9 briefly, at least through Davis, Salt Lake, and northern Utah County, but it'll be brief, and then it kind of gets a resurgence mid-morning. But just expect I-15, I-80 travel concern, I-15, I-215 moving through any of the canyons, Weber, Ogden, Sardine, Parley's, the Cottonwood Canyons. I'm sure there's going to be traction laws in place throughout the morning and throughout the day as well. Spanish Fork Canyon, Provo Canyon, an issue, but again, all throughout the valleys, whatever roads you're on, Bangerter, Legacy, Mountain View Corridor, you're going to have to deal with some wet conditions and slushy conditions as that cold front moves in. That really drives those temperatures down, so the snow will be sticking to the roads. So what I'm saying is this is finally a winter storm having widespread impact, both valley and mountain snow, a decent amount for the valleys, more than what we've seen out of any storm this year. And for the mountains, we're still talking 1 to 2 feet of snow in addition to what we've already been receiving. So this is, I'm licking my chops for skiing on Saturday. I'm just excited. So it's about time. But hopefully answer Spanish Fork Canyon Thursday morning, you're okay. It's really Thursday afternoon we see the issue. So tomorrow's an issue morning, and then scattered snow showers throughout the afternoon, tapering off tomorrow night through Thursday morning. And then Thursday afternoon we get hit with our next wave. So I got to get ready for the newscasts. Anyhow, sometimes I don't look at the camera, but now I am. But anyhow, hope you have a good evening. Please be safe on the roads. We're not used to these type of conditions this year, so we might need to give ourselves some extra time for us to make that adjustment. But anyhow, hope you have a good evening. Thanks for chiming in. Of course, we're going to keep giving you updates online, on TV, and continue to provide these stream sessions on Facebook here tomorrow. You'll be with Nate in the morning, and then I'll come back on tomorrow evening. And then if it needs to be, we'll interrupt throughout the day as well. So thank you so much, Angie. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. And we'll see you either online or on TV. Have a good night.